Hello, everyone. Today, we'll go through a full IELTS speaking mock test, covering all three parts and giving detailed sample answers. This is to help you feel confident and prepared for your exam. Let's jump right in. Let's start with part 1. In this part, you'll answer simple questions on familiar topics. I'll answer each question, and then you'll have a moment to give your own response. Let's practice together. Part 1. Question 1. Do you prefer watching movies at home or at the cinema? I prefer watching movies at the cinema. I enjoy the big screen, the sound quality, and the overall experience. Watching a movie in a cinema feels more exciting, especially with friends or family. However, sometimes it's nice to watch at home, where I can relax and take breaks whenever I want. But if it's a new movie, I'd choose the cinema for sure. Now, it's your turn. Do you prefer watching movies at home or at the cinema? Question 2. How do you usually spend your weekends? My weekends are usually a mix of rest and activities. I like to start with some exercise in the morning, maybe a jog or some yoga. After that, I usually spend time with family or friends, either going out for lunch or doing something fun. I also try to get some chores done, like cleaning or laundry, so I'm prepared for the week. In the evenings, I relax by watching a movie or reading a book. Now, it's your turn. How do you usually spend your weekends? Question 3. Do you prefer reading books or watching TV? I like both, but I think I prefer reading books. Books allow me to imagine the story in my own way, and I can take my time to enjoy each chapter. Watching TV is more convenient when I'm tired or want something easy, but reading a book feels more satisfying. It also helps me learn new words and improves my focus. Now, it's your turn. Do you prefer reading books or watching TV? Now let's move on to part 2. Here, you'll speak on a topic for 2 minutes. You get 1 minute to prepare and make notes. Towards the end, you listen carefully to my example. This will improve your speaking, so let's get started. Part 2. Describe a time when you helped someone. You should say who you helped, how you helped them, why they needed help, and explain how you felt after helping them. Your preparation time. Alright, let's begin. You're answering time. One time, I helped my friend who was preparing for a job interview. She was very nervous because it was her first interview, and she didn't know what to expect. I offered to practice with her, and we went over common questions and talked about how she could answer them. We spent a few hours practicing, and I tried to give her helpful advice. She felt much more confident after that, and she thanked me a lot. I felt really happy because I could make a difference. It's a great feeling to help someone succeed and see their confidence grow. Finally, let's look at part 3. This part includes questions related to the topic in part 2, but requires you to discuss more complex ideas. After each of my answers, you'll have time to give your own response. Part 3. Question 1. Why is helping others important in society? Helping others is important because it creates a strong and supportive community. When people help each other, they build trust and respect. It also makes people feel safer and happier because they know they have support if they need it. Helping others, even in small ways, can lead to bigger changes in society, making it more positive and connected. Now, it's your turn. Why is helping others important in society? Question 2. What are some ways people can help their community? There are many ways people can help their community. Volunteering at local events or charities is a good way to contribute. People can also help by supporting small businesses, joining community cleanups, or even just being friendly with neighbors. Simple acts like donating clothes or food can make a big difference. All these actions make the community a better place for everyone. Now, it's your turn. What are some ways people can help their community? Question 3. Do you think schools should teach children to help others? Why or why not? Yes, I think schools should teach children to help others. Learning to be kind and helpful from a young age is important because it builds good character. When children learn to care for others, they grow up to be more responsible and considerate adults. It also helps them understand the value of teamwork and empathy, which are useful skills in all parts of life. Now, it's your turn. Do you think schools should teach children to help others? Why or why not? And that's the end of our IELTS speaking mock test. I hope these examples give you a clear idea of what to expect in each part and how to respond effectively. If this video was helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to get notified for more IELTS tips and practice. Good luck with your IELTS preparation. See you next time on Easy Speaking Academy.